I'm Rich Carlson. I've been a resident of Northborough for 37 years. My wife Hilly and I raised our three sons here in Northborough. They were involved in town sports and really had a wonderful experience. And I've also been a business owner for 37 years here in Northborough. And I've had a chance to be exposed to the business community. And when Parker Swan, who was the town moderator, asked me to serve on the Appropriations Committee, I was very, very happy to do so. And I had a much better appreciation for what it's like to be involved in town affairs. My wife and I have also been very active members of St. Rosalima Parish. But today I'm here with Fred George. And Fred, there's an opportunity, I think, for us to talk a little bit about your history and your background in the town of Northborough. I think you've been here a little bit longer than Hillary and I have, but tell me a little bit about your experience in Northborough, being involved in the town, and also why you'd like to be running for town moderator again. Certainly, Fred, one of the most important things to do in a town that's been growing the way Northborough has uh, is the town meeting itself and the important role that the moderator plays in that town meeting to make sure that the issues that are going to be discussed and voted upon are well heard and thought out and expressed. And tell me a little bit about your role as the moderator about that very, very important position.
Well, thank you. The making of town meeting takes a year. It is the select board, begins to look at how they can put the warrant together and what are the issues that need to be addressed, and then the town administrator really does put it together so that it makes some sort of sense. Also, my role as moderator is that I have an opportunity to really review what the process is for the planned town meeting, meet with the select board, meet with the town administrator, and really go through the various details, anticipating any issues or concerns that may come up during the meeting. My main role is to make sure that every person that attends the town meeting, every citizen that attends the town meeting, has the opportunity to be able to not only, express their opinions, but also to hear other people's opinions, to help them make some decisions when the vote comes up. An opportunity to be informed. Obviously, as I said earlier, it takes a year to put together a town meeting. Various committees, boards are working all year long to put that together. So attending some of those meetings also would be helpful for the voters to better understand what is the background, what's the history, why aren't we doing A opposed to B, and understanding that. But the presentations that take place at the town meeting really do give the attendees the opportunity to understand, how did we get here, and what is the impact of the vote. If I vote one way, what impact does
Mhm.
that have? Or if I
Sure.
vote another way, what impact would that have? My key role is to maintain some semblance of order and make sure, as I said earlier, that everyone has an opportunity to hear and be heard, and understand what's going on. Hello, my name is Fred George, and I'm a candidate for town moderator in Northborough, Massachusetts. I've had the opportunity to explain a lot of my history as far as how I got started in the area of local politics and government. And I've also talked a little bit about my feelings about making sure that each and every member of the community that attends town meeting will have the opportunity to hear and be heard. It's important for me that we have accountability, and we're able to have accountability with the people in town, but also some accountability at the state level as well, and extremely important. My style of town meeting is to make sure that we are very thorough in talking about where we are, what we're doing, and what the results of our vote will be. And I try to do informational conversation with people before the town meeting, talking about the fact that we may not always agree, but we are a community and we're neighbors, and we will be neighbors and a community after town meeting as well. So it's important to be understanding of individuals who don't necessarily think exactly the same way we think. I've had the pleasure of living in this town for over 43 years, have had the opportunity to learn how Northborough has changed over those 43 years. And for me, the most important aspect of it is making sure that we welcome new people to our community and allow them to be involved and understand this unique form of government that is town meeting, where they may have come from areas where that didn't exist. As town moderator, I think it's extremely important that every individual has that opportunity to learn and participate. And my feeling is that I can help with that by informing people and listening to people and better understanding what their particular questions and needs are. I ask when it comes time for vote here in town that you consider me as a viable and strong candidate for the role of town moderator. I'm asking for your vote, and I'm asking you to get out and vote. Thank you so much.